Alex R. asked this question the other day in the Fender Tone Master Pro Facebook group. Can anyone tell me where I will find the amp switcher pedal on my Tone Master Pro? I found one in one preset that I tweaked for myself, but can't seem to locate one in the menu to add to any other presets. I replied and told him how to set up a foot switch that you could use to switch between two amps. It's one of those things that sounds harder than it really is. I mean, like after you do it the first maybe 2 times, after that, it'll take you 2 minutes or less to put this together, seriously. So I thought that this would be a good topic for a video. I'm gonna make a real simple amp switcher preset. We're gonna have one clean amp, one crunch amp, that's it. Let's set it up. Step 1, go to either the touchscreen or the Pro Control app. Start with an empty preset and click on the plus sign at either end of the signal path. You'll get the add panel. Now go down the list and add the clean amp of your choice. As usual, I'm going to use the 65 Deluxe Reverb. Click on the blue confirm, test it to make sure that you're getting signal, then save your preset. Step 2, click on the plus sign to the right of the amp. Once again, you'll get the add panel. Click on half stacks and pick the half stack of your choice. I'm choosing the 6th amp on the list, the FBE 100. And of course, click on the blue confirm. And now save your preset. Step 3, click on the FBE 100 and now put it in bypass mode. Click on the preset and save it again. Step 4, click on foot switch assign and select any one of the foot switches. You'll get the select assignment type panel. Choose on off. Step 5, you'll get sent back to your preset. Click on both of your amps so that they both have blue triangles underneath. Click on the blue confirm and you get sent to the preset foot switch assignment panel. Click on custom label and enter amp switch. And then click on the blue confirm. Hit the back arrow twice and save your preset. Now every time you press that foot switch, it'll change the amp being used. As you can see right now, the Deluxe Reverb is activated. Click the amp switch, go back, and now the FBE 100 is activated. Hit the foot switch again, and you're back to the Fender Deluxe Reverb. And of course, save your preset if you haven't done it already. Now, even though there are 5 steps that have to be done, they're all really easy to do. Like I said, do this a time or two and you'll be able to set something like this up in 2 minutes. That's it. Here's a little demo of how this preset should work. So here it is, guys. The preset opens up with the clean amp. Let me hit that foot switch. And that's how that one works. Now let me show you a more complicated preset that uses the same principles but has 2 completely separate paths with different effects on each path. Each path uses an amp and 3 pedals, and all of them are different. Now it's similar to the first preset, but it uses the instrument parallel 1 path instead of the instrument series path. I used this path because it was just easier to set it up. The only other thing that I had to do was set the levels for the input splitter box. Otherwise, I was getting a direct unaffected signal mixed in with my path of choice. We don't want that, so let me show you how I fixed it. When we use the parallel path, we get splitter boxes at the input and at the output. When we look at the input splitter box, you can see that level A is turned up all the way and level B is turned down all the way. These are the settings for the clean path. Let's go back to the preset, click on foot switch assign, and click the foot switch. Now you can see this bottom path is activated and the top path is bypassed. And now level B is turned up all the way and level A is turned down all the way. So how did I do this? Well, click on foot switch assign down here on the bottom of the screen. Now click on the path switcher edit box. Besides the on-off entry, we have two parameter entries here. If we look at the first one, we can see that level A from the input splitter box has an active value of 100% and an inactive value of 0%. Looking at the second parameter change, we can see that level B from the input splitter box has an active value of 0% and an inactive value of 100%. So when level A is at 100%, level B is at 0%. And when level A is at 0%, level B is at 100%. So what does that mean? Well, when the top path is activated, you'll only hear the top path. And of course, when the bottom path is activated, you'll only hear the bottom path. I'm going to put this one up on the cloud as Doug B's amp switcher, so you can download it and play with it, try it out. In the meantime, I'll make a demo of how this preset should work. Now here's my clean path. Hit that foot switch and we get this. I'm always glad to do videos like this because, like I said in the wah-wah video, if there's one Alex or one Mike that's actually asking a question, there are hundreds of Alexes or Mikes out there who don't know how to ask the question, are too shy to ask the question, or are too frustrated to ask the question. So here's to the Mikes and Alexes out there. Keep at it. Ask more questions, and when you get comfortable with some of the more basic concepts, then we can move on to stuff that's a little bit more complicated. And if you're still here with me, thank you so much for stopping by and sticking around. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop them by here and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. Now, I'm going to be having all new content next Wednesday. You don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I'll be talking with you again next week.